Good morning, students. In this lecture, we are going to study what are the sequential circuit. Now, as we have aware about what is combination circuit in last lecture, combination circuit are the circuit in which the output only depends on the present inputs. In that, we are not having any kind of memory devices, so that we can store the past output but in sequential circuit we are have a provision of memory elements, so that we can also store the past output, and based on the past output and the present input we will get the output at the next moment of time. So sequential circuit, there is a basic difference between your combinational circuit and sequential circuit is your the existence of the memory element. So in sequential logic, output always depends on the current input, but also on the past input, but which was not existence in the case of the combinational circuit. In that only the output depends only on the present input only. So in this we are you can see you can your output is depend on the current input as well as the past output. So for that, for remembering the past output, you need a memory device. So in this you can will be the diagram for the sequential circuit. In this is your combinational circuit. You can see in this we are our input is given and we will get the output, but in when we will provide the storage element will store the output, and this output goes into the combinational circuit and it will give you the output. So output in this case is dependent on the input and the output of the previous state. So this is the logical diagram you can say for the combinational circuit. So in combinational circuit there is output from the feedback that is given in the case of the previous inputs. So this is the logical diagram, and there are the two types of sequential circuit. One is synchronization sequential circuit and another is your synchronization sequential circuit. In synchronization sequential circuit output changes only at the some discrete instant of time. This type of circuit achieves synchronization by using a timing signal called clock. There will be the presence of clock, and when the clock exists, your circuit will work, otherwise it will not work. But in the as synchronization sequential circuit, the circuit can change at any amount of time, so that is a clockless. So we will generally use the synchronous sequential circuit in which there is a provision of clock, and depending upon the existence of clock the circuit will work. So this is the clock signal, and one clock is there, you can see in the diagram. So starting from this to this is the time interval t, and there is a presence of only a single clock. So in this we are having 5 clock you can measure in your screen or in your diagram. So this is a 5 clock have been generated by this pulse generator. So this is a square wave pulse generator in which we are having equal periodic signal is generated, clock is generated with the time interval gap of t. So this is the synchronization circuit, sequential circuit of flip-flop, which is having the block diagram. This is the block diagram and this is the timing diagram of your clock pulsing. So as you know, there is a you need a memory element for constructing a sequential circuit, and we have a provision of latch that can store a memory element. Latch is a electronics device, you can say latch is a electronics device which can store 1 bit of information. So this is in your diagram, you can see this is a diagram of your latch. SR latch is there. If you are not providing this input, only NAND gate with these two output, and we will say if you will press here 0, then 0 will pass on to this, it will become 1, and 1 will give it to it this gate and it will become 0. So always there will be 0 on the output side and complement 1. So this will always give store 0, and if you will pass 1 here, then it goes to this q bar, it will become 0, and from 0 this will be inserted to this gate and it will become your 1. So always 1 will be there. So there is, if you want to change that, you want to insert your desired value, then you will have to insert this input S and R also, so that existence of your input will be provided, and depending upon the input the value of q and q bar will change, and these are the shown by this diagram. And this is the table of this NAND gate. As you are aware about that, when x and y both are 0, NAND gate will produce 1. When either of the both are 1, then it will produce 0, otherwise it will produce 1. So this table have been used in this gate flip flop. So when you are having this 0 and this R is 1, now when you will pass this 0, this will produce 1, and this 1 will go to the here, and 1 and 1 will be 1, and NAND gate will produce, as according to this table, 0. So you can see that this will be the 0, and depending on this, for 0 and 1 you are getting these value 1 and 0. Similarly, for the next case, and this 1 and 0 is known as set. You are giving 1, so this is your set. If you are passing on 1 and 1, now 1 will be goes here and it will give you 0, and 0 which go from this q will be inserted to there, and 0 and 1 NAND gate will produce you 1, and 1 will go to here, and this 1 and 1 will gives you the 0. So this will be the output 1 and 0 for this case. This is 1 and 0. Initially we are also having 1, so this will hold your position for 1 1. Similarly, when you are having 1 and 0 for the S and R, these will be the output accordingly. So this will give you the reset condition, and when both are 1 1, it will give you 1 and 0 on this side. So this will again do the holding position, and at the last, when both are 0 0, it will produce 1 1. This is disallowed. So this is disallowed because these are the S bar and Y bar both will be 0. So this will be, and this is not possible because q and q bar are both complement to each other. So it should be either 1 here, and this here should be 0, and if there is 0 then it should be 1. It cannot be possible that both are having 1. So this is the for your SR latch, and if you have provision of this clock at this side, you will get this kind of functional table for this SR flip flop. When 0 is there at the point of C, SR flip flop will not work any matter, it will not do any changes, and if clock is there, then 0 0 for 0 0 case we will have no change, and if you are having set pin 0, R pin 1, then it will reset state, output will be always 0, and if you are having S and 0, it will be in the set state. This q is at the next moment of time, previous q, this you can say this is q n plus 1 second, and if both are 1 1, then that is undefined. So today, in today's lecture, we are just doing SR flip flop. So look at it this, and if you have any doubt you can ask to me, and next lecture we will discuss D, T and JK flip flop. Thank you.